Witam wszystkich w kolejnym odcinku. Zagrajmy w Arx Fatalis. I co prawda już to robiłem w poprzednim odcinku, ale postanowiłem jeszcze raz otworzyć tą skrytkę, ponieważ za chwilę zacznie się krótki filmik, a nie chciałem go przerywać w poprzednim wideo, więc wolę, żeby był cały w tej części, także zobaczmy.
Here we are. Fallon's precious notebook. I think it is time to call the council together.
I mamy zebranie.
Very well. Now that all the members of the council are present, let us begin. Felnor, what have you found in Fallon Orbiplanix's notes?
Let me see. Fallon mentions something about the guard, Urzog. He says he saw him practicing dark rituals involving animal sacrifices. Perhaps it was Urzog who was behind Fallon's murder. Or perhaps it was even the high priest of the cult of Akbar. Oh, listen to this. I discovered the existence of a cult which wishes to invoke Akbar onto Arx.
I was always suspicious of that Urzog. Guards, throw Urzog into the cells.
Felnor, who is this Akbar I heard you speak of?
Akbar is a powerful devil,
O,
the
ksiądz.
god of destruction, that this cult is evidently trying to invoke and bring back to Arx. It would be blasphemy to allow this act to be perpetrated, and a total disaster for every living being on our planet.
Yes, here. Listen to the next bit. This evening I shall contact the Noden to ask for their help.
Noden.
The Noden?
The Noden is the dimension which regulates the existence of gods. They maintain the universal equilibrium by preventing an imbalance in the power of
To
gods.
o nich była mowa już
If
wcześniej.
Fallon really had been able to contact the Nodin, it is possible they may have sent an emissary here to stop the coming of Akbar.
An emissary?
These emissaries are creatures of pure energy when they are on the Noden. They are sent to cut off the energy channels which might drive the gods out of their dimension. I have heard amazing tales of emissaries who have the strength of 100 men, or who can perform the highest forms of magic. Others who are invincible. These emissaries are called guardians.
Somewhere in the fortress is a cult which recites impious prayers to a fragment of a meteorite made entirely of a material called koltk.
Kultk.
This rock is said to have
Koltk.
come from the place where Akbar was born. Normally, this substance is indestructible. In truth, Felnor, only a guardian of the Nodin could destroy this meteor.
Rozumiecie? Mniej więcej?
How could one of these guardians stop the incarnation of a god just by destroying a piece of rock?
It is the impious prayers of the priests and their hideous sacrifices which are focused by the meteor. It provides a channel of energy for Akbar, who, when he has gathered enough, will be able to complete his incarnation in Arx. If that happens, destruction and suffering will be unleashed upon us. We must find and destroy this meteorite at any cost.
How shall we find this guardian?
I have a fragment of Koltk in my laboratory, which may be of great assistance in finding him.
Let's be clear about one thing. We know that the cult of Akbar has a great presence in Arx, and that it is gaining power. Luckily, we were able to stop Urzog, the cult's high priest, before it was too late. But other worshippers could still invoke Akbar. We must find this famed guardian of the Noden as soon as possible.
In addition, the war with the Ilsids is very troubling, Majesty.
Odezwał się w końcu.
What should we do about it?
Carlo, we need a solid plan of defense. I fear the worst. Nobody knows exactly what these Ilsids are or who commands them. Guards, bring me the fragment of Koltk.
Koltk.
Shigar, while our army is facing the Ilsids, we will need your help to find this
Zawsze
legendary
ja.
guardian. I cannot deny that this task will be harsh and lengthy. In fact, we have no idea what the Guardian will look like, or even if it is already among us. But I have faith in your capabilities.
Here's the stone, Your Majesty.
Good. Put it on the table. Take this stone, Amshigar. It is a small thing. The Guardian is the only one who is capable of destroying this fragment of meteor. Above all, take great care.
Właśnie, uważaj, żeby nie rozwalić. Ale...
Great heavens!
Welcome, Guardian. Allow me to explain your next mission. You know the rules of the Nodin, the dimension of gods and demon princes. No being of power is permitted to leave this dimension, but Akba is preparing to invade a world called Arx. A group of his followers is presently trying to invoke him. You know that this must not be. We cannot fight Akba from here, for we can impose nothing on the gods. So we shall send you to destroy this cult which worships him, and without the adulation of followers, his power will diminish to acceptable levels.
I shall destroy this cult, Master.
It will be no simple task. For this mission, we shall confer upon you a specific skill to allow you to destroy the cultic rock which is linked to Akba's power. It is impervious to mortal attack. This rock is the source of the problem, as it channels the energy given by Akba's followers. Soon, Akba will have enough energy to enable him to complete his incarnation on Arx.
I understand, Master.
Ja też.
Well, I have a contact in Arx.
Your contact died during the transmission of his message. You will have to find your own way when you get there. This is extremely troublesome, as the shock of the passage is disastrous for a Guardian's memory. You may be disoriented for a while before your memory returns and you recall this conversation.
No trudno.
But there is no other way.
A po prawej Gwiazda Śmierci.
Prepare yourself. You are about to be transported. I will bring you back when you have completed your
Będzie
mission.
bolało? A.
But
No to
that means that Amshigar is...
The
Guardian.
It all makes sense to me now, and especially his constant desire to help others. I am honored to meet you, Guardian.
Touching this stone has enlightened my mind. I was sent here to stop the coming of Akba, and I must act without delay. First, I need to gain access to the secret temple. There I shall destroy the stone by simply touching it.
Po prostu.
May the wisdom of the Nodin guide you, Amshigar.
Don't let us delay you further.
Jest. I oto całe zebranie zostało zakończone. Okazało się, że po pierwsze jest tu kult, który próbuje przywołać na ten świat Akba. A to przywołanie spowoduje prawdopodobnie śmierć wszystkich istnień na tej planecie. No i poza tym okazało się, że jedynym sposobem, że przywoływanie Akby jest poprzez taki kawałek meteoru. Jedynym sposobem, żeby zniszczyć ten meteor, jest właśnie The Guardian. Może go zniszczyć tylko. I kim jest Guardian? Okazało się, że kim jest ten strażnik, czy jak go tam nazwać? Okazało się, że to jestem ja właśnie. Także teraz wyszedł na jaw mój prawdziwy cel tutaj. Nie zastanawiajcie się, dlaczego nagle 29. Dobra. Jeszcze szybko pójdę do więzienia, bo tam chyba powinien być już ten Ercok. Jeśli go tu wrzucili. Jesteś tu, zdrajco.
Forgive me, my darling.
Dupek. A ja zrobię przerwę. i do zobaczenia w kolejnej części Zagrajmy w Arx Fatalis.